Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Beyond the Sky. I don't know, it's only an hour and 22 minutes, that's why I picked it. I had it on my list, it seems a little bit interesting. It's about somebody who's doing a documentary to expose people who say they've been abducted by aliens. But then they come across this girl who has some dark secrets and there's some truth to it, so I don't know. 5.9 on IMDb, it is currently free on Amazon, so I'm going to check it out here and see if it's worth watching. Did you ever see Fire in the Sky with D.B. Sweeney? That was a really good one. I like sometimes some of these alien abduction movies. So I don't know how well this one is, how well this one's made, but 5.9 isn't too great. So we'll get into it a little bit, find out what it's about, give you a better idea, and then ultimately what I think. So stick around. Hey everybody. We're at the credits of Beyond the Sky, or it's also called Encounter. So there's two names for it, so you might find it under each of those. I'll make sure that's in here. It's no known actors. No check-ins tonight, sorry. An hour and 23-minute film. What am I going to check in on? So it's an interesting film. I mean, nothing magical here, but, you know, alien abduction type film. Not nearly as good as Fire in the Sky, as I had mentioned earlier. That was a good one, but this is kind of fun and interesting. It starts to, you know, I mean, I think they do an interesting thing here. So this documentary guy who makes documentary, he's our main character. He goes to Roswell, New Mexico, to try and uncover the truth, or at least disprove these people who say they've been abducted by aliens. And so, of course, as you can imagine, what starts happening is he's starting to see different things or hear different things, or certain things start happening that might open up his thoughts a little bit more about aliens and potential abductions. So that's that's leading you down that path. And then he also meets a girl who, which I found interesting, like they set it up that she gets abducted every 7 years. Her 7th birthday, her 14th birthday, her 21st birthday, and wouldn't you know it, it's 3 days from her 28th birthday. So, and the two of them start somewhat of a romantic connection. You know, nothing major, but it's kind of odd because they only know each other for like a day. And they do say that in there. It's like, you only just met me kind of thing. So at least they call that out, that, you know, it's love at first sight right here in this movie. But he feels a connection to her, and he wants to protect her from being abducted on the 28th. And he's starting to maybe think it's potentially going to happen. And the town, of course, is all about aliens, and they do a lot of different things to draw people in, tourism and stuff like that. So that's the whole background of it. I think the main point of the movie is to, you know, figure out, okay, what's going to happen on her 28th birthday? Is she going to be abducted? Are there actual abductions? If there are, what do aliens look like? What are they doing here? What do they need from us? All that stuff. That's what the questions that make you stay and watch us till the end. And it's kind of like a B-rated film, but you know, they do a little twisting, and it wasn't awful. I'd say 6 beers, 6-pack on this one. 5.9 is pretty accurate. It's not awful. It's not based on any true story or anything like that. I'm more interested in stuff that's based on the true stories with UFOs. But it's a fun film that makes you start thinking about extraterrestrials again and people on other planets. That's what I got for you. The acting wasn't awful. And that's it. That's all I got. So I think if you're into fictional movies about extraterrestrials or UFOs or Roswell, you might be interested in this. For me, I'd rather stick to the ones based on real life events. But that's me. So, not terrible, but nothing earth groundbreaking here. Alright, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.